Hey there, my good buddies. How you doing today? We are going to play some Bloons Tower Defense battles today on private battles. So I've noticed that there's 8 new maps for the new update that they had. They released that because of Christmas break or winter break or whatever you want to call it, and they have quite a few awesome new maps. And I think we're going to play the first 4 today. The first 4. I'm playing very good players, by the way. This guy's first of all 2-1, and the next 3 players are going to be good. This is actually a post commentary compared to a live commentary, and the reason why I did that is because I wanted to play private battles. It's a lot harder to do live commentaries with private battles, of course. I think that makes sense because arranging the games, getting people in there, and all that nonsense can be quite an issue. So before I even start talking about the commentary, I wanted to talk about something that's been annoying me slightly, or ever so slightly lately, and that is people calling me a noob a lot. And I completely disagree with you. People have been saying I'm really, really sloppy, and if you want to watch good people play, if you want to watch good people play, go watch King of the Hill, because Chris, you just suck. And I totally disagree with you. I don't think I'm the best player ever. I never said that. I never said, oh, I'm the best player in the entire world, and I can beat anybody. I never said that, ever. But I do think I'm a fairly decent player, and I think I'm pretty good at the game. Overall, I think I'm a good player. And there's 3 reasons why I think that you guys might not agree, or you guys might not think that I'm a good player, and I think these are the 3 reasons which I'd like to get out of the way and explain why. And I know I'm being kind of like, this is something you guys probably don't want to hear exactly about, but I feel like I should get it out of there, get it out because it's making me slightly sad and angry and all those feelings all at once. So first of all, commentary. When you do live commentary over something, you're gonna get distracted because of the game, because you're not just paying attention to the game, you're paying attention to making people happy, and it's not just about commentating, it's about commentating good. And that means that you actually have to talk all the time and talk about things that are relevant to the game and make it exciting, and you can't just do that really easily. It's hard to do. If you ask anybody who has a commentary channel, especially in a strategy game, it's very, very tough. Seriously. Ask people who tried to commentate games before. I've asked plenty of people, and they say, Chris, how do you do it so well? I don't know. I guess I'm pretty good at it because I can multitask pretty well, but still, at the same time, it still is tough for me, and it does affect my gameplay. Next of all, people, this is like a slight advantage, but not an extreme advantage, is people know my gameplay a little bit. People who watch my videos understand the way that I play the game, and I feel like that's a slight advantage over me because they know what I'm probably going to do, or they know a lot of things that I probably will end up doing. Well, when I play people, I have no idea what their plan is. I don't know what their style of gameplay is. People know that I go for those Rico Yellow Rushes, I go for those Rico Rainbow Rushes, and oftentimes I go with boomerangs, tack shooters, and cannons. That's like my main thing. Of course, a lot of people do that as well, but no, my gameplay is a slight advantage. The third thing is that, I don't really play to win every single game, and this is just a big thing that people really, really don't understand. When I go random towers, or when I'm just playing sometimes against new cakish players, I'm not really going, oh my god, hardcore, I need to win this game, I need to get my win ratio up as high as I possibly can get it. That's not really what my style of gameplay, that's not what I want to do. I want to have fun with the game, so I have as much fun as possible, and I also want to make you guys have as much fun as possible, so I play with random towers, I do random things, I do different things, I try and make it exciting instead of doing the exact same thing, or the best thing over and over and over again, because honestly, I feel like there is a best thing to do in most situations. I don't always do that. And I feel like that's something that people really don't understand about the way I want to play my game. I want to have fun, so I try and have fun to the best of my ability, and I think I do it pretty darn well. But that might affect my win ratio a little bit, and my win ratio is still about 2.5, upwards to about almost 3. And if I was a completely quote-unquote average player, my win ratio would be about 1, or maybe a little bit over 1 because of the lack of, or because of the people disconnecting and both people get a win. So realistically, the average is probably above 1, but right around there would be an average player. I'm not like that. And plus, all the times I do random battles, all the times I've surrendered because of, excuse me. Oh man. Oh man. Sorry about that, I got like a hair in my mouth. Because of all the times that I surrendered because the game was going too slow, or somebody was just being a total jerk to me, and I was just like, oh, this guy's hacking, this guy's cheating. Realistically, your win record is going to go lower because of that, and you can, I know a lot of people have it really, really high. Some people have win records of 7, 8, that's really freaking high. 4, 5, that's good, that's very good as well. And I don't feel like mine is bad, and like I said, I never said I was the best player in the entire world. I never said that. So please, just try and be a little nicer to me about that. Again, I'm sorry I had to go on this little rant for you guys. I'd much rather not have to say this rant, but it was really making me angry lately, and I'd rather not hear it thousands of times over and over again saying, Chris, you suck at this game. Why are you so bad at this game? You suck. Because I do hear it a lot. Anyways, let's get back to this battles. Again, I think this map is called Park. I think. I should probably check that over a little bit. I should have wrote it down for you guys, but I didn't. So I'm slacking a little bit here. And I actually went for a Ring of Fire. I got my Monkey Village up to 0-2, which of course I went for Monkey Villages instead of Mortars for this level, because I feel like I could get enough economy out of this level. It wouldn't be that bad. But on the other hand, I don't know, I was a little scared here. I was like, you know, I'm going to go economy, but level 13 regrow rainbows, those could still be a little bit tough for my Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire doesn't have a, it has a lot of area of attack, but because of those regrows, abilities to regrow, and it can go in a circle, and then they regrow in the time that I come back to before the Ring of Fire can attack, could cause some mega problems. I do feel like my 3-0 cannon would probably help out quite a bit, but again, the Ring of Fire, I don't think it's a perfect regrow rainbow defender, so I'd be a little bit careful with that. I'm trying to fit another attack shooter kind of somewhere in here, but it's really not working out too well, and I don't even know what the heck I want to do. So I decided to go with, how about a cannon, or 2, or 3, how about 3 cannons for us? We can get some, ceramic popping power, regrow ceramic popping power. What's the best thing to do with that? How about some frag bombs? Put them on strong as well. That's going to help deal with those regrow ceramics, as well as any sort of other balloons that could possibly come out, regrow rainbows, or all those silly little things. Get rid of them. Now, if you're noticing his side over there, 3 boomerangs, a mortar, and a couple cannons getting ready for level 18 probably, or also those cannons just help out just that tiny bit. I went for a regrow rainbow rush, now, excuse me, a regrow ceramic rush, and it didn't really work out very well. His boomerangs down there were pretty darn epic. Honestly, I felt like I should have been doing a little bit better with that, but, what are you going to do? Also, I was thinking, oh man, maybe a regrow ceramic plus regrow rainbow rush combination would actually do a little bit of help, but I decided to stray away from that because I don't know if it's going to work. I'd rather not waste all my money right at the end here, right before level 18, and not have any more popping power, or just get more economy in the meantime, which is what I'm doing right now. My economy is up to 1,400 plus right now, which is just plain amazing. But on the other hand, look at my defense. It's lacking quite a bit. I really don't have that much popping power. Again, even regrow rainbows would probably do quite a bit of damage. And regrow ceramics, they'd be a pretty big problem for me. But, of course, I can get some other towers to help deal with them as well. 3-0 textures in the front. Those will deal with the ceramic balloons, or the ceramic layer at least. And then the 3-0 cannons, you can easily upgrade a couple of those guys to a 4-2 cannon, 3-0 cannon, or something like that to help deal with all the rest of the balloons. Yes! Also, you don't really think about it, but a Ring of Fire down in the bottom right corner there is also a very good idea. It's going to get a lot of popping power over there, as well as if you get a lot of them too. So I actually went for a crazy rush right here, a regrow ceramic rush that's non-space regrow ceramic rush, and honestly, he did a fantastic job. Those Moab Maulers actually really helped him out, and I was very, very surprised that he was able to defeat that so easily. So now, I don't really have very much money. I'm kind of scared, so I get a couple more frag bombs up in here. And I feel like the frag bombs, again, are Moab popping power as well as ceramic popping power, so they're kind of like an all-around thing, but they're not good versus BFBs or anything. They're not going to help you pop a BFB, but versus Moabs, especially space Moabs, you can easily defend them with a couple frag bombs and then a couple other random towers to help pop everything else. So that's what we're on right now, and that's what we're doing. Well, okay, he's got a 4-2 cannon now, which is kind of in a weird spot. You wouldn't expect to get a 4-2 cannon right near the front. You'd expect to get a 4-2 cannon more towards the back. But again, I don't think that's a terrible idea because of the way the thing works. And now he's rushing me. He went with 2 Moabs, so I went with at least 1 Moab Mauler really quick. Look at that Moab Mauler doing amazing damage versus those Moabs. He is up to regrow ceramics. Those regrow ceramics are trying to sneak on through. I got a 4-2 cannon and my Ring of Fire. And oh my goodness, are we going to lose some lives? Oh my god, a regrow ceramic getting all the way through. Oh my god, what is it? And we survived. Oh my goodness, that was ridiculous. We're down to 22 lives. So basically what happens is every once in a while you're going to have a regrow rainbow that, or you're going to have a regrow ceramic that gets down to a regrow rainbow, and then instantaneously regrows back to a regrow ceramic, which really, really sucks because then you have a regrow ceramic at full health, and your regrow ceramic popping power is more towards the front, not near the middle. So that caused a huge issue for me, and that's why it leaked on through, and I lost about 100 lives on that deal. Oh my goodness, very, very scary. But we're still alive. Still alive, and now I got some more popping power. I got a 4-2 cannon, a 3-0 cannon. I'm gonna get a Ring of Fire. I got a Ring of Fire as well. And I'm going massive amounts of economy right now. Just get it up. You know, I feel like I have a decent defense now. He's not gonna attack me too much more with any regrow Moabs or anything. He could, but I don't feel like he will. And now I have a better defense, so I don't think he's gonna be able to beat me quite as easily. As you can tell, he's still got a decent defense over there. There's really not very much we can do, and honestly, I feel like I'd like to wait until around level 30 or so. That'd probably be my best bet. What I did here is I actually put my attack shooter in the range of my Monkey Village to make him cheaper. I don't know, it's probably a little bit better to put him more towards the right side, but I wanted to make it cheaper, and I also kind of just left him as a 0-0 attack shooter, kind of scare him into maybe making me think that I'm going to get another Ring of Fire so he won't try and attack me, because I really don't want him to attack me. from getting my economy up right now. I want economy. I don't really want anything else. So I asked him what's his economy. He said it's 1,500. Mine's about 2,200. So mine's a lot higher, and I feel like that will lead me to be better in the late game, especially because he's got actually he's got a really solid defense though. That's the only real issue that I have. He's got a better defense than me, I think. Those 3 boomerangs in the back there, they're awesome. And that 4.2 cannon, for whatever reason, is just doing an amazing job of popping those balloons. My 4.2 cannon, I feel like it's in a decent spot, but for whatever reason, it's not doing as good as I thought it would. For whatever, I don't know. I really don't understand. So you can tell, even one Moab doesn't even get past my ring of fire before the loop. So of course we're doing amazing right now. And I'm thinking, again, maybe I'll just get a lot of economy and go for a huge attack around level 30 or so. And then he says he's saving his money, so I wonder if he's going to try and rush me fairly soon here. He could try and rush me with a gigantic BFB or even Zone My God rush. And I feel like it would be very tough to defend that. But if I can get a couple more Moab Maulers up or something like that, and then maybe get a Blade Maelstrom in the back, I can probably deal with a lot of those balloons. Blade Maelstroms are definitely a way to go with popping lots of balloons, because they have an infinite amount of balloons that they can pop with that Blade Maelstrom rush thingamabob. The ability, it can pop infinite amount of balloons, or it can go through infinite amount of balloons, not really pop infinite amount of balloons. So that means you can pop a lot of freaking balloons. There's pretty much no limit depending on how many are actually on the screen. So now we are doing pretty decent again, but sadly enough, because this is a post-commentary, I know it's going to happen, and it's very, very sad indeed. Oh my goodness, very, very sad. And we got some Moabs coming around here, and he's still actually not really popping the Moabs as good as he probably should. I'm thinking, you know what, if I rushed him with a couple of regrow Moabs or something, he'd probably have quite a big issue with that. But, excuse me. My goodness. I don't know if I'm sick or something. I actually slept for like 12 hours last night. It was kind of ridiculous, but I got woken up twice by my dad, so it was kind of lame that he woke me up. On an accident, of course. Once with the washer and dropping things, and then another time we were trying to wake up my sister because she was, for whatever reason, sleeping when she was supposed to be at work. Whoops. And here it is. Boom. Connection to the server or opponent lost. No, I really wanted to play this guy. I had a really solid economy, I had a really solid good game going, and I felt like this was extremely sad to have this happen. But here we are on the next map. Honestly, I have no idea what was going to happen, but this guy is I Suck at Battles, and he obviously has a really, really bad win-to-loss ratio. Coughity cough. No, if anybody who watches King of the Hill or anything like that, this guy's pretty darn good. I think he was in the very top few of King of the Hill when they actually had it going for a while, and he's a pretty good player. I know that for sure. So we're going to be cut out for ourselves today. We're going to have a pretty darn hard time. And I actually decided, I have no idea what's going to happen on these maps, by the way. It's because this is my first time playing. So what is going to happen? Oh, look at that. We just got red balloons coming out here. I'll get the grape shot up, and it shouldn't be a big deal. He's got a 0.00 cannon over there, so he's going to be popping lots of these low-level balloons. I feel like my boat will help out versus pinks and stuff, but against blues and group reds, maybe could be decent. So I started to send out these red balloons, but then I noticed, oh crap! The balloons come out from 2 different ways. The regular AI balloons come out from the top, and then the balloons that my enemy sends out against me come out from the bottom. And I don't even have Grape Shot yet. I decided to stray away from Grape Shot for now and get a cannon instead to help deal with these red balloons. I don't know if that's the best idea, because Grape Shot is probably pretty decent, but again, I was kind of afraid that the Grape Shot would miss every once in a while and not really pop as many balloons as it should. But having a 0-0 boat is really not that big of a help. I definitely need to get Grape Shot up pretty darn soon, especially for level 4 to deal with those pinks or something. Maybe a 3-0 cannon. That could be my best bet as well. So it looks like this guy's got at least a 1-0 tack shooter. Oh, there it is. There's a 3-0 tack shooter. That's going to help out a lot versus all these balloons. And it's a fairly decent spot as well. I really can't say that that's bad at all, especially once you get it up to a higher level attack shooter such as a Ring of Fire. So I decided to send out a couple pinks against this guy, and it looks like we actually did make him lose a couple lives. And I also got a 3-0 cannon instead of a attack shooter, which should help me defend a lot of these balloons, hopefully. I don't know, but I'm losing a couple in here. He lost a couple, I lost a couple, which you can do. And I got a lot of economy as well. He's probably got a pretty darn decent economy as well. He's probably got a little bit higher than me, in fact, because I got a 3-0 cannon. That's pretty darn expensive. A little bit more expensive than a 3-0 attack shooter. And also I have a boat, of course, boat. That boat really doesn't help out that much, to be honest. Right now, it doesn't help out very much. But if I get him upgraded a little bit, especially versus the black balloons, I can probably get him up to a little bit more popping power and deal with those black balloons fairly well. Because again, if you got black popping power, the 3-0 cannon is going to deal with most of the rest of the balloons. But it's also very nice to have some sort of tack shooter or something to help out. So, yeah, I definitely need to get my grape shot up for level 6 here. I don't know what I'm thinking at the moment because I'm not doing a live commentary, but I was thinking, you know, I'd probably get a little more economy and then get it up pretty soon. And maybe there it is, level 6, grape shot. Oh, there it is. I'm like, I need grape shot right now. Oh, my God. So I just had a couple black balloons to maybe get this guy kind of scared. So there's the black balloons, but he's got a ring of fire. Oh, goodness gracious. A ring of fire. No! So now ring of fires are going to be not demolition of all balloons, but very, very good versus most balloons that I could possibly ever send out, and it's probably going to be a waste of money for me to send out any sort of big rushes against this guy. Ring of Fires, I still think they're a little bit overpowered. Honestly, not lying to you guys, I would nerf them if I was the Ninja Kiwi owner. I don't know what to do with them because they used to suck really, really bad, and then all of a sudden they buffed them, and then they were, oh my god, unbelievable, when they were $3,500 and they could pop 2 layers per balloon per shot. They were ridiculous. Example, Regal Rainbow Rush by themselves, no problem. And now they changed it up a little bit, where they're only pop 1 layer per balloon, but they still shoot very, very fast, which means they're going to, of course, have a lot of popping power and do fairly well versus any sort of rushes. They're still kind of weak against Regal Ceramics and stuff, but they still are very, very good versus anything below that. Now, what we have here going on right now is that he's rushing me with a couple of Regrow Blacks. And that's a pretty good idea, to be honest. Regrow Blacks, all I got is a 3-0 cannon and a boat, so if they get past my boat, boom, 3-0 cannon can't defend, but I get a mortar up, so I got my 0-2 mortar, which is going to be soon, eventually, a 2-3 mortar, and going to rock the Bloons, rock them hard. And again, I'm just going a lot of economy on this level. I really don't know how high to go, because this is my first time playing. Like, what the heck? What am I supposed to do? I don't know. Alright, so we're almost here on level 12. I got my mortar up to camera detection and everything, and my economy, I don't know, it's still kind of lacking, to be honest. It's kind of low. So what I decided to do is, hey, look at my towers down there. What do I have? I've got a tack shooter, but I don't want to let this guy know that I have a tack shooter, so I'm not going to build it just yet. I want him to rush me. I know it sounds weird to say, people, I want him to rush me, because you have the chance of losing every time somebody rushes you. But if he rushes you, and you defend that rush, you're going to have a lot of extra money compared to him. He's going to waste a lot of money. So there he is, he's trying to rush me, get my Ring of Fire up, and he didn't go for an all-out attack. He just knew exactly how many to send out, because that would beat me if I didn't get a Ring of Fire up, and we popped all the balloons. So very, very good indeed. We're both playing very well right now, I think at least. We've got the... He's got a solid defense over there. He's got the Ring of Fire cannon mortar, just like me, basically. And then I got a boat where he's got 2 boats. So what's the difference? I don't know. Maybe I have a little bit less stuffs. But now here it is, level 15. What are we going to do on level 15? Well, you can do a couple different things. Well, you can start getting worried about Regal Ceramics, which could definitely happen right now. Which I decided, you know what? He's going to let me do it. I'm going to get a 3-2 boat. Get him up, can put him on strong, and pop those Regal Ceramics so your Ring of Fire can do the rest of the popping power. And bam, we did it. You don't really see 3-0 boats very often, especially for me. I'm not a 3-0 boat guy. But, boom, look at that. And he's got a bunch of 0-1 boats or 1-1 boats. I can't really tell. I really don't look at the difference between them very much because it usually doesn't matter. But he's got some boats over there with Grape Shot, and those are going to be some very good ceramic popping power. So he's pretty set over there as well. But the reason why I got the 3-2 boat was because of also not only can it deal with the Regal Ceramics, but it can also deal with Moabs as well. Probably a little bit better than the Grape Shot ones because he attacks so fast. So also you do need more Moab popping power. So what we're going to have to do is start getting our cannons up. Bloop, 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 bloop. And can you fit 2? Can we do it? Can we do it? Yes, we can! We did it! We got 2 little cannons over there, which are going to be Moab Maulers fairly soon. But of course, I like to start off with the frag cannons. That's the way I like to roll. If you guys don't like to roll that way, that's cool. It's cool with me. But we basically have the exact same defense, except for I got a 3-2 boat, and he's got a bunch of 1-2 boats or something. I really don't know what they are. And also, he's got another cannon over there next to his Ring of Fire, so that might help him out quite a bit as well. But here's level 18. I wonder if he's going to try and rush me or not. I really have no idea. He could rush me with a Moab really quick, and I feel like my 3-2 boat is going to be the gigantic help that I need. If I can get that 3-2 boat to pop the Moab a little bit faster, the 3-0 cannon Ring of Fire can deal with the rest of the stuff, as well as I'll probably get another tower up really quick, whether it's a tack shooter, blade maelstrom, 4-2 cannon, whatever the heck I really need to get. It's going to be a fast decision, so I really don't know exactly what I'm going to get, but I know I can make that decision fast enough and defend these rushes. But instead of getting a bunch of things that I don't need to defend, wait until you actually need them. Again, this is a fast reaction game, and what you can do is, if you can, don't spend your money and save up for a gigantic rush, which is going to happen right here. Fast cooldown Moab rush. Oh my goodness, we need the hotkey of 0, so we're holding down 0 right now, and bam, there they are. We got fast cooldown Moabs, and he's going for a blade maelstrom right now. Look at that, he's got the tack shooters down there in the bottom. He's going up for it, and he afforded it. There's the Blade Maelstrom, but is it going to be enough? Oh my god, there's so many rerows all over the place. Are we going to be able to get him through? Oh my god! Oh my god! Keep it, please, 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 go, 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 go! And we are not able to. We did it! We did it! We won! Oh my god, that was crazy. If we lost that rush, we would not have won that game, and it would not have been good. So here we go. We got the third level over here, which is a pretty fun level, I suppose. I don't know. I've played it on mobile, and it's a decent level. That's the best way I can put it. It's a decent level. And look at my towers. I got a Monkey Ace. I got a Monkey Ace over here. I didn't go with farms. I felt like the Monkey Ace was probably a little bit better than the farms. I feel like this level, even though it's short, you can probably get a decent amount of economy on this one. So yeah, I've never played this map. Again, I really have no idea how to play it. I feel like a cannon in this area would probably be one of the best things to do. So right in the middle there, if I want to get a 3-0 cannon, I can upgrade him, and it'd probably get a lot of pop and power up. He went with the tack shooter, so he's got a 3-0 tack shooter in the bottom there. Decent. Decent, and I feel like I'm probably going to get a tack shooter pretty soon as well. So, let's start sending out these red balloons. Yeah! And there we go. There's the red balloons. There's my cannon, and there's another tack shooter that we need to get. Let's get this tack shooter up. I don't know if I want to get him up to a 3-0 or just get my cannon upgraded, but I think the best thing to do is probably get the tack shooter up a little bit. But, of course, you got to get the red balloons going first. Make sure you're getting those guys up, and we'll get a 2-0 tack shooter to help pop the rest of these balloons. Cannon's doing a decent job. Of course, not perfect, but that's okay. I'm really not afraid about losing lives on this one. I don't think this is going to go extremely late or anything like that. And again, we're not doing any sort of crazy rules where if you get to a certain level, the lives matter. It doesn't matter. You just gotta win. So that's the way we're rolling today. So he put 2 tack shooters over there that were 3-0s, and he actually messed it up, and he had to sell one and rebuy one, which is kind of sad. Again, it really doesn't hurt you that bad. He probably wasted about $100 or so, which, to be honest, is not very much money when you're dealing with Bloons Tower Defense battles. If it was BTD 5, that would be a little bit different story. Okay, let me get some pop really quick. My throat's getting a little dry. Excuse me. Alrighty. So he's finally got blue balloons coming against me, and what he decided to do is rush blues and pinks. So he's trying to do a slight amount of damage against me right now, which I don't disagree with, but I think it's kind of up to your gameplay style. For me, for example, I have the chance of doing damage to him as well, but I decided to just keep sending out the blue balloons non-stop for more economy. Because he really doesn't waste economy of sending out the pinks, but he's getting a little bit less economy every single time because they have a slower cooldown. And that's something that a lot of people mistake, is that when they say, oh, blues are more economy than pinks, yeah, they have the exact same amount of economy, but the cooldown is less. So you can send them out faster, which means you can get more money spent and more money you can get later on. So that's why you get more economy from sending out the top layer of balloons compared to the bottom layer of balloons. I think that's just reasonable. Now again, he's doing some damage to me. Look at that. I'm down to about 100-ish lives, 110, 100, whatever. So we got a decent amount of lives, but I have a better economy than him. Not extremely better, but it's better. And that usually matters to me. So I got a 3-0, I got my 2-0 cannon up, getting up to a 3-0, and I'm also going to need some more pop and power because guess what? I decided to go, oh, you know, look at that. I actually, whoa, would you look at that? I was not expecting myself to do that. I got a Ring of Fire. So boom, I got a Ring of Fire. That's going to pop all these black balloons really, really easily. I didn't even need the 3-0 cannon. That's something that I often do, but I don't know. Again, I told you guys the Ring of Fire is just a little bit overpowered. So what I did was I decided to rush with some black balloons intermixed with the green balloons. And this is not affecting my economy because I'm spending all my money. If I'm spending all my money as fast as possible, you are getting the most economy that you can. So I'm mixing greens, mixing blacks. I'm hoping that I can do some extra damage to this guy. And I am. I'm doing some extra damage. I got the black balloons rolling in here. I got the green balloons rolling in here. And he went for a Ring of Fire because he was getting some damage taken on him. And even with 2 3-0 tactitors, he was not able to defend it with black balloons. So, there we go, he says he got the Ring of Fire, and we actually have more lives than him. Ooh, we got more lives than him. He had to sell quite a few towers, so I feel like we have a slight advantage right now. A slight advantage, I suppose, and we're going to go with a little more economy. I probably should go with a lot more economy, but I'm just kind of afraid on this level what I want to do, so I went with a mortar instead, just in case he tried to rush me with something crazy that I really wasn't expecting. And I was like thinking, oh, you know what, I really can't get too much economy because level 9 is really not like that long. And I realized, you know what, I probably should go a little bit more economy, so I sent out a few more yellows. I wanted to get up to about 700 or so. And so I did it. I got it up to about 700. And now we got my mortar up. I got him up to a just 0-2 right now, which is not enough. So I got signal flare, and boom, we're gonna get bigger blasts as well, pretty darn soon. And there it is. We got a 2-3 mortar, which is going to help out a lot versus all those balloons. And this guy actually went with the monkey village. Alrighty, so we went with the monkey village. Yeah. Alright, so he's going to go for a 0-2 monkey village. I feel like he doesn't have that much money, though, so I decided to go for a couple quick pinks against this guy. I mean, I wasted a little bit of money if I didn't do any damage to him, but he got it up. He got a 0-2 mortar, 0-2 monkey village up. Very, very interesting indeed. I didn't feel like he had enough money for that. Now what I'm expecting is some sort of Rigo Rainbow Rush against me. But look at that, we actually decided to put basically the exact same cannon spot. Very, very interesting indeed. Alright, so he's going to try and rush me. Oh man, I accidentally sent out some camo yellows. I want to send out regular yellows to get some economy. Oh man, I waste a bunch of my money. So I'm screwing myself over all over the place. Oh my god. So we're sending out pinks as well. The reason why I'm sending out yellows and pinks is just cuz. There's no specific reason, just cuz. Don't yell at me because of that, by the way. So now I have to start preparing for those regrow ceramics. Gotta get those guys. You can't let the regrow ceramics destroy you. So you have to get some tactitors up or something up to destroy them. And honestly, I don't know what I want to get yet. So I decided to rush him with a couple of regrow ceramics really quick. And it looks like he's going to have a really hard time beating them. But he's got 3 3-0 tactitors, and that's going to be enough to defeat them. But me, on the other hand, I don't know. Actually, we did a couple of lives of damage to him. Interesting indeed. So I have a little bit of money, but I still don't have the best defense ever. And he sold one of his 3-0 textures to go for a rush against me. So I need to get some stuff up. I got a 3-0 cannon. I also got a 3-0 texture, and that should be enough to destroy these guys. Oh my goodness, yes. We didn't lose any lives on that rush, but we did some fast reaction stuff. You can't just build things all ahead of time all the time. No, you have to kind of prepare. So we went up with a couple of spaced camo pinks against me, and he was trying to do a couple lives damage to me. I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to exploit my mortar a little bit. Maybe it was an accident. I'm not really sure, but it looked like he wanted to exploit my mortar to see if you can get any more pink balloons through. And you can't. So you got a very good mortar spot right there. Nothing's going to get through. So now what I'm doing is I'm preparing for level 18 and all the other levels. Get those cannons up ready for frag cannons. Get them up frag cannons, maybe Moab Maulers as well to defeat those Moabs. But he, on the other hand, has 2 Moab Maulers already. So he's got a very solid defense. So I really can't rush him right now. I really can't. But I have a lot of money. So, again, if I wait till he rushes me, he's going to waste a little bit of his economy, a little bit of his money, and we're going to have a little bit more advantage against him. So is he going to rush me? Good question. I don't know. I don't know. But he probably understands what I'm doing. Probably understands that I have a lot of money. I have a pretty decent economy. It's about 877. So about 900. It's pretty good. Not terrible. Can't complain. And he's going for a little bit more economy, which I thought was kind of interesting. With a little bit more pinks, he's probably planning on going late game. So because of that, I actually decided to go for a pretty big rush. I decided to do the exact same thing I just did in the last game because it worked. Last game, it worked, so why not try it again? Maybe it can work again. And let's hope for the best. That's really all I can do. Now, what I'm going to do is I got like $11,000. Oh my goodness, $12,000. What kind of rush can we send with that? Well, BFBs, those are good. Yeah, they're good, but they take too long. So I went for a fast cooldown Moab rush. Bam! I'll send out 5 fast cooldown Moabs, and let's see what this can do. He's got 3 Moab Maulers. He's got to bring a fire back there. He's got a 3-0 cannon. Is he going to be able to defend this rush? He's got a really solid defense. What is he doing? Oh, he's getting a tactitor up. Oh my god, is he going for a Blade Maelstrom? Oh, he did a perfect Blade Maelstrom. Very, very good indeed. If he waited just a few more seconds at that Blade Maelstrom, he would not have been able to defend that rush. And look at that. Oh my god, he defended it. Very, very good indeed. Can't complain about that. That was a very nice play. And now I'm pretty much screwed. What am I going to do? I got no economy. I got nothing to do anything with. So I guess what I can try and do is defend right now. And I'm getting a 3-0 tack shooter. I got my frag cannons over there. My Ring of Fires. 2 Ring of Fires. And it's not going to be enough. Oh, man. It looks like I am going to be defeated this game. Unless I get a Blade Maelstrom. Oh, my God. Blade Maelstrom? No. It wasn't enough. A little too late. At a little... Yeah, just a little too little too late. Too bad, so sad. So here we go. We got the last game here, which is on whatever this level is. This little circly map. The 4th map, which again, I'm going to make the next Bloons Tower Defense battles map, video, the next 4 maps. So that should be fun, I hope. This guy, I don't know if you guys saw his win record, but it was extremely good. It was like 7-1. Oh my god. Ridiculous. Or like 6-1 maybe. I don't know. I just look at the 100 numbers, and usually that when you average those out, it's a lot higher than when you actually average out each individual thing. So we're actually kind of slow right now. I'm like, oh man, look at that. It's all lagging and stuff. And then, nope, oh, it's sped up. Okay, good. So I was getting kind of afraid there for a second. Afraid that it was going to be a ridiculously lag-tastic game. But here we go. We got the frag cannons up. We're both probably going to do the exact same thing. Because, of course, the 3-0 cannon is going to be the best thing to use on this map. Just look at it. Just look at it. And especially because you got little balloons coming out of the logs there. What the heck's up with that, man? What the heck's up with that? So, all these levels, they're just first instincts of Bloons Tower Defense, and I feel like that is the most fun way to play. I really wish that we could play, like, a Bloons Tower Defense tournament where we play all maps that we've never seen before. That would just be the best way to play them, because then you actually go play it off skill instead of just doing the exact same thing over and over again. You have to come up with new strategies on the spot. You can't just play over and over again to get the best strategy and then start using it. No, that's kind of, it's not lame. That's the way, of course, you have to play the game. But I feel like it's more skillful if you can do it on your first try and do it well. So we got a 3-0 cannon going on right now. Both of us 3-0 cannons. It kind of makes like a nice little rhythm for it. It's just like ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Look at that 3-0 cannon action. Yeah! So now we're both just doing this non-stop. Again, pinks, nah, they're not going to get through, I don't think. Blacks, yeah, we're going to have to do something about those blacks. So he decided to do King of the Hill rules, and I'm like, oh, sure, why not? And then, no, he's just joking. So too bad, so sad, whatever. No big deal, I really wouldn't have cared either way. Alright, so just more and more economy, non-stop. That's all we're going to do right now, is just economy. And honestly, look at this level. It's actually kind of interesting. I like it because you got the blue little water spot for the boats. Yeah. So we can get some boats in here. We can get some 3-0 cannons and all that good stuff. And I decided to go for a tack shooter. So I go for a 3-0 tack shooter pretty darn soon. And again, that's the best thing to do for blacks. Of course, best thing to do for blacks. And I'm still going massive amounts of economy. I want to get more economy up. And I think like a 2-0 texture honestly would probably be enough for those blacks. But I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Loop-a-doop-doop. So he's got a ninja. Whoa, man. What the heck's up with that? A ninja. Oh, you don't see that very often. He's got a ninja and a cannon. That ninja looks like it's on strong, of course, to deal with the black balloons. Boom, you really can't send out very many blacks against him, but I still tried. We're going to test out that ninja, see how good it is. It looks like he's actually doing a very, very good job against those blacks. And me, on the other hand, oh my goodness, one black already leaked on through. What the heck, man? This is ridiculous. So I got a bunch of blacks and greens being sent out against me, and he's going mostly blacks against me. I mean, what did I say? I'm sending out a bunch of blacks and greens, while he's sending out mostly blacks against me. So it looks like when we finally got our 3-0 tractor up, it is going to be enough, even though he's trying to mix in greens now, or at least maybe just go economy greens. And we're both doing basically the same thing, except for I got a tractor, he's got a ninja. Pretty solid on lives, you know, no big deal. If you lose 17, you lose 5, really doesn't matter. Now we got some regrow balloons coming out, so he's sending out a couple of regrow balloons, regrow blacks. And that's a good idea, actually, to be honest. Look at that, regrow blacks. My cannon's really not able to defend, but what I decided to do is just say, screw it, who cares? Just let those blacks leak. I really don't care. I really don't give a crap. It's just 5 lives, 10 lives, 20 lives. Who the heck cares about those little lives? I'd rather get my economy up, which is what I'm doing, getting those green balloons up, getting those yellows, whatever the heck I want to send out. It really doesn't matter what you send out, because I'm really not going to do any damage with them. And I don't want to send out regrow blacks or anything, because that's really not as much economy as other things that I could possibly send out, of course. And what I decided to do is wait till level 10 and then think about what his defense encompasses. Not that much. It doesn't encompass that much, so what can we possibly do? How about something kind of interesting? Well, look what he's trying to send out against me. Regrow leads. Good idea. How about some regrow leads against this guy? So I sent out a couple regrow leads, just 2 sets, and I felt like that would be enough to do a little bit of damage to him, or at least make him get a little scared. And look at that. We got a bunch of balloons that are regrowing into crazy amounts of stuff. His cannon missed, and oh my god, look at that. So many balloons are going to get through his defense. Is that enough to kill him? Oh my god. How many lives did we do? Oh, 10, 15. Oh, not as much as I thought. Definitely not as much. Oh my god, he's down to 80, 50 lives. What? Awesome. Awesome. Oh my goodness, yes. So he's down to 50 lives. We got our motors up. We both get our motors up. And again, the exact same thing for each other, except for the fact that he's got a ninja instead of my cannon, or instead of my attack shooter. So now what's going on? We got level 12 over here. And what am I going to do? Should I rush him? Regrow rainbows. Regrow rainbow rush. Can we possibly defeat him with this regrow rainbow rush? Oh my god, I really, really freaking hope so. He's got a ninja there. He's got a... Oh man, he built a 3-0 boomerang. Oh man, that's definitely going to hurt us. Oh, and now what am I going to do? Oh man, please don't rush me. Please don't rush me. Oh, unless I... Oh my god, regrow rainbows, but I got to bring a fire up. Is that going to be enough? Come on, ring of fire, please go. And it looks like it is going to be enough to defend that rush. Oh my goodness, just in time. Now, we've got a crazy game going on right now. Just crazy, but I need to rush him with some regrow ceramics right now. Hopefully this is going to be enough. He does not have his ninja anymore. He's only got a 3-0 cannon, 3-0 boomerang, and this looks like it's actually going to do some damage to him. Is it going to be enough? He's rushing me as well. Oh my god, my ring of fire is not able to defend it, and can we possibly beat him? And we did it! Yes! Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.